since we have enough time, I think we could do this real quick and then go to look at the comics. This might not take too long, but do you guys remember when we did our DC superhero bracket? Matt, I don't know if you got to watch that episode.
I don't think so.
Okay, so we use this website called Bracket Fights, and Jeff's got a few bracket fights cooking in the works that we'll definitely use next year. But I found this one real quick, and it's called the Holiday Food and Drink Ranking. So to get in the mood of that, we're just gonna quickly go through this bracket and talk about some of these holiday meals and food. I don't know what's in here. I just found it. Somebody else made this randomly, so but we're gonna use it. And I think we'll see. And since there's only three of us, we shouldn't have any ties. So I think that'll be pretty interesting. So our first, and if you're watching this in the chat, please let us know if we've made a mistake in choosing the right food or the wrong food. So let's kick it off with fruit cake versus eggnog. Matt, we'll start with you, and then we'll kind of switch around. Who starts? So I'll be the tiebreaker if there is a tiebreaker on this one.
I never had fruitcake before. Is it as bad as everyone says?
It just dehydrated fruit just doesn't work for me.
I guess I'll go with eggnog to play it safe, but I never had fruitcake before.
All right, Jeff.
This is an easy eggnog.
This is a eggnog dunk. Yeah, this is like no contest. So we're gonna go through. There's no vetoes on this one since we don't really have a lot of stakes, and we're just gonna go through this. So I feel like this one should be pretty easy too, but I feel like you guys also may betray me. So Jeff, you start on this one. Matt, you'll be the tiebreaker if there is one.
Okay.
I'm going to go with hot cocoa, but I don't know if this is a runaway dunk. I like an apple cider every now and again, especially like if it's a hard apple cider.
But against hot cocoa?
But against hot cocoa is
well.
It's more than just a Christmas drink. Yeah. It's for every time. Yeah.
I'm also going to pick hot cocoa. So I mean, Matt, you can tell us your choice, but I think it's been decided.
Yeah. I don't like warm apple cider. I like it cold, but that's in the fall. So if we're talking about now, I definitely would want hot cocoa.
You like it cold and hard, huh?
Yeah.
yeah. That's what I thought. Okay, let's see. Letter Kim, please play along with us. Yeah, you have to pick one. Yeah, you do have to eventually pick one. So we'll go with hot cocoa on this one. Cool. Next up, I'll start with this one. Oh, this is tough because I like both a lot. I feel like I have to go with the turkey though. I feel like that's more traditional. Matt, what do you think?
I gotta go with ham. I'm not a big turkey person. It's like cold cuts. I don't know.
Jeff?
Here we go. Our first tiebreaker. I'm gonna go with ham. Ham.
Ooh, let's go ham. I mean, I'll eat it too. Don't get me wrong. I'm okay with either way.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit more versatile than turkey. I like the flavor more.
That's right. Yeah. Turkey can, if you can, I feel like you can fuck up turkey a lot easier than you can fuck up a ham. Right.
All those tryptophans too.
Yeah. All right. What do you? Let's see. So Matt starts this one. What are you indulging with here on the sweets? Candy canes or gingerbread? Man,
easily gingerbread.
All right, Jeff. Is it that easy? Is it that easy?
If these were multiple, like if it's just straight normal peppermint candy canes, I'm gonna go with gingerbread.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I feel like you can only have one candy cane and you'll be satisfied. Whereas like with the gingerbread cookies, you can kind of go a little bit harder. Whereas if you eat multiple candy canes, you're gonna throw up.
If it were like those, like I got some of those like hot spicy candy canes, whatever those, like those all day.
All right, so we got to do this whole side of the bracket first because this website's weird like that. I really wish they would let you kind of keep going around, but so let's get into it. I feel like I know where this one's gonna end up. I think who went first on that one? On the last one, was it Matt? Did you go first?
I think I went first on that one.
So Jeff, you'll start on this one. Oh, this is like is this tough?
This is a bit more tough. I mean, I'm gonna go hot cocoa. Eggnog,
right.
you can have like a half a after so much eggnog, you just feel like you're gonna vomit. But
Whereas with hot cocoa, you could just die eating it and drinking it, and you
endless.
won't care.
I'm drinking till I'm in a diabetic coma.
Death by chocolate, baby. Yeah, I'm also gonna go hot cocoa. Matt, did you have a different?
I think I would choose hot cocoa. I've only had eggnog like once or twice years
Okay.
ago, so I don't even really remember what it
Yeah,
tastes like.
I feel like making eggnog is a lot harder too. Like there's a
I
lot of
don't even know
beating.
how it's made.
I think so. In a lot of movies in Mexico, like they have nuns. Like that's what they nuns would make eggnog. Like that would
Uh,
be how they kind of raise money for like the convent or wherever they live. Like they would sell eggnog, and it's just a lot of beating the eggs. Just a lot of egg beating.
Yeah,
So we're gonna go with
eggnog
hot
is
cocoa.
like you just go buy eggnog from the grocery store, but hot cocoa comes in a powder now.
Yeah.
So
Well, I feel like this is a little weird of a matchup, but I mean, this is where we are on the bracket.
sweet or
So
savory.
I think I'll start. Yeah, I'll forgo dessert just to have more like savory stuff. So I'm gonna go ham. Matt,
I don't want to match up like an entree with dessert.
it's weird. That's where we are on the bracket.
I'm gonna say like there's probably better desserts than gingerbread.
Oh yeah,
But like ham is a pretty top tier entree, so
yeah.
I'll go with the ham.
All right, and Jeff, it doesn't
Ham's
matter.
defense wins this all day, baby.
That's right.
Ham.
Woo! Oh, now this one's interesting. Well, I guess I would say though, whatever the last four things end up on, that's like what we're like. If we only had to pick four things, that's what our plate's gonna look like, right? So far, our plate would have ham and a side of hot cocoa for a drink. But out of these two, what do you guys want to see go on to the main event? I think we're gonna start with the Jeff. Start the last one.
Did I end the last one?
Did you end up? You ended the last one, so you fuck. It's happening again. I
You
don't
go
know.
first, Danny.
I go first.
You go
Okay,
first.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm gonna go ham, even though I love hot cocoa. Like I said, I'll forego sweets to have more of the savory stuff. And Matt, what do you think?
This is getting too hard. I'm just gonna go with ham. I think.
Okay, Jeff.
I've I mean my vote is moot. So I'm gonna go hot chocolate or hot
Okay,
cocoa just because
I think
I wanted to feel good about itself.
yeah, that's true. Listen, it's gonna end up on our plate anyways. We just want to now,
Yeah.
Leonard Kim. I don't know if this is for this round or the last round, but either way, ham went through. So cool. Oh, I don't know what this is.
What is
It's
that?
like
It doesn't have
potato
a
wedges.
name. It looks like the little.
Oh, you know what I think it is? I think those are fried pickles. Because the usually you have that like creamy sauce with it that
Yeah,
like
you're
builds.
right. You're correct. So
Wow, I'm proud of myself for guessing that.
I think you're gonna start on this one. Yeah, because that looks like maybe like
They look like fried slices of something that are round, and I know they're usually with like a white creamy dip, which
Hey,
is
let
like
me
the
let me
dill
check
dip.
something. Maybe if I hover over it, you won't tell me what it is. No, I guess not. Oh well,
I
we'll have
don't
to
I
go.
don't even think the website knew what it was. That's
Yeah,
why
I don't know. It doesn't have a
I'm gonna
name.
go. Let's pretend they're fried pickles.
Okay, that makes it a lot. That
Yeah, that
makes the
sounds
quiz a
good.
lot easier for me.
Because that's what I think it is. I never heard of like people having that during the holidays though, so maybe
You
I'm
know what are
wrong.
the little potato pancakes? I mean, what are the yeah?
Oh, latkes.
Vodka?
Oh, you're so right. I should have got that as a Jew. That's definitely applesauce. That yellow stuff is
Okay,
applesauce,
what's
and
the
that's
other sauce?
sour cream.
Oh, okay. I've never had
Yeah,
latkes, but
I
I
don't know why I
I think
didn't
we were
think
talking
of
about it
that.
on the. I think Paul mentioned it on the Discord the other day, or somebody was talking about
Yeah,
latkes.
someone did. Latkes are good. They're just like it's just I don't know. It's kind of like hash browns, but
Okay,
I
yeah,
think they're
but
kind of better.
can they beat a deviled egg?
Oh yeah, I'm going with the latkes. I
Oh, okay.
have to. It's wrong if I don't.
Jeff,
uh yeah, latkes are great. I'm gonna take a potato over the deviled egg. You need
you guys
that's
have
a
betrayed me. This is a betrayal because I love it. You know what? I'm just gonna show up and eat the whole tray of deviled eggs. And they are latkes. Good job, Leonard Kim in the chat also. Yeah, interesting. You got so. I'm just not a big fan of that consistency of the potatoes when you like. I like potatoes in almost any other manner except when you like put them in a hash brown or a tater tot form. I think the texture gets a little weird, but
I'm
I
with
guess
you on that, but latkes I still think are better than tots and hash browns.
also sour cream and applesauce to dip them in is not like something
Not
that I'm.
together. You do it separate.
Oh, okay, good. All right, that makes more sense. Well, I guess I'll just eat the whole tray of deviled eggs before I show up to the party. Okay, Jeff, I think you start on this one. Green bean casserole or stuffing. We're not gonna get into the whole dressing versus stuffing. Just this is whatever your favorite stuffing is.
See, I feel like this is the first real difficult, like kind of evenly matched whatever. I'm gonna go green bean casserole.
Oh, see, I'm very picky with my food. I think I'm just not a big fan of casseroles overall, and green beans even less. Are those? Did they put the little onions, the little fried onions
It
too?
looks like there's the
Fried
little onions
onions.
on
I
it.
hate onions, so I'm gonna go with stuffing.
Oh,
Where there's even less chance of me eating onions. There's still a chance because, and then you know what, Leonard Kim MVP, he agrees with me on the chat. Oh, my
Stuffing can
cursor's
be
over here.
dry.
You can definitely fuck up. I feel like you can also mess up a casserole pretty easily. But Matt, you're the tiebreaker.
as much as I love the little fried onions, I gotta disagree with you on that. I'm still gonna go with the stuffing.
Woo! Sorry, Jeff.
Sorry, I love a good stuffing too.
Okay,
It
good.
was a toss up for me.
Oh, this is interesting. So I start on this one. I'm a sugar cookie fiend, so I'm gonna go sugar cookies. Uh, Matt, what do you think?
I like sweet potatoes, but since we knocked off the gingerbread dessert,
Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with the sugar cookies.
Okay, Jeff. I know it's kind of a moot point, but just where do you
Oh,
stand on this matchup?
sugar cookies all day.
Okay, good.
Sugar
I like
cookies.
that. I like that we all agree. It's better when we all agree because that means we're all gonna enjoy the meal. All right, then the last one.
Who eats matzah on Christmas? What is this?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know who put this list
It's not
together.
even a Hanukkah thing.
Yeah, I don't know how they. Yeah,
Rolls all the way. I don't want matzah. I don't want it on Passover. I don't need it. Rolls all the way.
I've only had matzah very infrequently, so I'm a big rolls. I'm a big rolls person, especially living down in the south. So, Jeff, I hope you agree with us.
Oh yeah, rolls.
I know we kind of went roll. I know we
This is
kind of
not
went
a-
roll in the last one. So,
We just rolled through that one. Hey,
oh boy, this is over. This is done. We're not finishing this bracket. All right. I think we have to start again with. I want to say Jeff. The latkes or the stuffing.
I'm gonna go stuffing on this one.
All right, Matt.
Oh, this is hard. I think I'm going with stuffing.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go with stuffing. Although maybe I'll just grab a little applesauce. Take that to my plate. Cool. Oh man, this is tough.
This is a
Do I want to save a sugar cookie for the end, or do I want to make a little ham and roll, little Sammy?
this is a if this were a real choice, like if you put both of these things in front of me, it would depend on what the rolls actually look like.
Oh yeah, because sometimes they look really nice and shiny. I would say even what they feel like. Sometimes they look really nice and
Yeah.
shiny, and then you like grab it and it just kind of falls apart or like. So I think Matt kicks this one off. Although
Oh,
here's a
man,
little
that's a
advice from
hard
the
one.
chat. There's a little
Those
advice from the
rolls
chat.
look really good in that picture. But if I was to have it right now in this instant, I feel like I'd want a cookie right now.
This is like it's like when your parents tell you like you can only grab one thing.
Yeah. I think
They're like one
I'm
card.
I'm gonna go with the sugar cookies. I think. Yeah.
All right, Jeff.
I'm gonna go with rolls.
All right, I'm looking at the final plate, and I feel like we have enough non-sweet carbs in the stuffing, and we're gonna need something for dessert. So I think I'm gonna go with the sugar cookies. Sorry, Learner Kim. I know I'm gonna regret it probably when I can only eat one sugar cookie before getting a headache, and I could have ate like 10 rolls. But we're gonna go with the sugar cookies because I want a nice looking plate towards the end. Before we get into this one, so far our see that's not a bad plate, right? So far, like we would end up with hot cocoa to drink and a little ham, a little stuffing, and some sugar cookies. See, I think the rolls would have been overdoing it, guys. But but let's go back to this stuffing versus sugar cookies. I think Jeff kicks this one off.
Oh gosh. Uh, just
These
looking.
sugar cookies, it's a really good picture too. So like it's hard to.
That's the thing. I was just looking at these two pictures. Sugar cookies is what's craving to me in this moment. Sugar cookies.
Okay. I'm gonna go stuffing just so Matt can be the tiebreaker.
I got to go with stuffing. I just never skip out on stuffing.
All right. And then the big matchup. Are you guys somebody that wants some of the main course? I think I kicked this one off, right? So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go ham. I think we went all from the beginning. I was like, I think ham's gonna take it all, but I'm gonna go ham. Leonard Kim in the chat also like Leonard Kim's ready to get into some ham. Matt, what do you think?
I actually got to go with the stuffing. I'm just obsessed with stuffing. I really am. I have a problem when it's.
I think I'm gonna get to Tanit again, Jeff.
Again, if this were actuality, it depends on what's in the stuffing. But just from the pictures, I'm gonna go ham.
Okay, I was about to say there's no ham in the stuffing, all right?
But I've had like sausage and stuffing.
Well, there we go. There's our final bracket. Ham is our winner for the holiday bake off, cook off, whoever put this list together. I'm glad it was a short one too, because I was thinking about making something like this, but I was like, how am I gonna think of like 64? I would have to go like through everyone's holiday food. Where I think that would require a lot more research than I would be willing to put into it.
Where are the tamales?
Yeah, you know what? That's true. We should replace the stuffing with tamales.
No. Not a vegetable to be seen either.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we
have the green bean casserole.
Yeah, I think we removed the vegetables very quickly.
The
Don't
one
blame
vegetable.
Then, yeah, Leonard Kim, I agree. This is a winner bracket. This is probably out of the two brackets we've done, this is my favorite. Because the first one ended in pain.
That first one was rough.
That first one took a crazy turn.